Welcome to the Top Gun Show. I have a very special guest today, Richard Karam, the manager of solution architects for the indirect channel.
Correct.
Right, not the direct team for TPX.
Yes.
For TPX. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the services that a solution architect supply to, our sales partners and ultimately the end user.
Yeah, sure. So, like you said, I have the solutions architect team that supports the channel. It's a national team. We work exclusively with our channel partners. Our job is to support them on all of TPX's strategic products, which include unified communications, call center, more complex contact center solutions, all of our MSX managed services suites, which include SD-WAN, managed firewall, backup, endpoints, Office 365, data centers, and as well as managed networks, which was our latest product, which was just launched yesterday.
Pretty exciting, Cisco Meraki. Who would like for that one? Yeah,
exactly.
Well, that's a lot of material to cover, and quite honestly, as a former sales partner of TPX and Telepacific in Northern California, that's a lot to train people on, because TPX has not recently, in the last few years, pivoted from transport to, all the managed services flavors, right? So how did you get your team ready for that kind of a pivot?
Right, yeah, it is a lot, and we do spend a lot of time on training. I remember that I joined the company about a little over 3 years ago when TPX was transitioning from a CLAC model to a managed services provider, and went through the transformation or evolution, if you will. And it's been very, very exciting, but it's been also a lot of work. We want to make sure we invested in top quality engineers, sales engineers, solutions architects, who also have a good balance between engineering and business acumen. Most of the guys are really well tenured in the industry. They don't just know circuits and networking, but they also are either ex-IT, IT folks, most of whom have worked in the managed services industry before. And we continue training on a regular basis.
So while you recently built the team up and made some, talent changes and things like that, you've got tenured people in those managed services that bring a history with them to TPX. So that's important.
Most of them have worked with the channel also.
So that's great. That's great. So what advice can you give sales partners, because they're out, doing this stuff and talking to customers, and how can you make the sales partners of TPX more successful and ultimately the customer more successful?
Yeah. Well, we are a resource to you. I mean, we are very sales-centric. We are engineers, we're very technical, but we're also very sales-centric. We're here to help our partners succeed. So use us. We are a resource to you. Engage us early, engage us often. The earlier we are engaged, once you identify an opportunity, bring in your channel partner, your solutions architect, and we're there to help you through it all. And we can design the solution. We're here to help with meetings, conference calls. Each solutions architect has actually a rolling demo kit that has UC, SD-WAN, pretty much everything in a box, and we can take that and go to customer sites. We actually also encourage our partners and customers to come to one of our demo centers where we have all the state-of-the-art equipment ready to go.
That's incredible.
Early and often.
Early and often. Preemptive strike, so to speak, instead of it's broke, I better call my
we want to design it right. We want to help you design the right solution that fits the customer.
Right. Now, Richard, we always end the show with something personal, but not too personal, because there are millions and millions of people watching this right now. So before we went on the air, I was asking you about your life and that kind of thing, and you were telling me that you used to work as a valet driver here in Southern California. Met some pretty important people, huh?
I don't know about important, but met a lot of celebrities. Yeah. I was a kid back then, so I actually used to enjoy driving fancy cars that people drove. I didn't cause any accidents or anything, but yeah, met some interesting people, and often on their way out of the restaurant, they go in looking one way, they go out after a few drinks looking another. So I'll leave it at that.
So we won't tell any stories, but,
No.
but thanks for sharing. And thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
Pleasure.